Hello everyone, in this training session we will be covering Balance Dimension Master. Let's first understand the process flow. To begin, the user initiates the process and navigates to the Balance Dimension Master screen to create a new entry. All required fields must be completed, and once the information is entered, the record should be saved. This finalizes the setup. The prerequisite is to ensure the organization setup is already completed. Follow these steps. Open General Setup. Under General Definition, select Balance Dimension Master. Click on Create New to add a fresh record. Create a name as Assignment Default Run, Year to Date, and Inception to Date, and select the balance type from the predefined value. Click Save the record. Now, let's switch to the system and go through each of these steps in detail. To begin with, this is our login screen. Here, we will log in using the admin user credentials. Enter the admin username and password, then click on the Login button. Once the login is successful, the home screen will appear. On this screen, some default widgets will display. These widgets provide us with useful information at a glance. Now let's move to the left side menu. As you interact with it, several folders will display. We will open the HR Management folder. Once it expands, you will notice a list of different modules under it. From there, we will navigate to the General Setup folder. Next, go to General Definitions, and finally, select Balance Dimension Master. If no record exists, the Balance Dimension Master screen will open in a single layout view to create the first record. However, if records have already been created and you want to add another one, the screen will appear in a multi-view layout. All mandatory fields will be clearly marked in red. Here, we have the organization field and the name field. Before performing this activity, the organization should already be defined. In the drop-down list we can see two organizations, and we are selecting the star organization. Next to it, we have the name field, where we define the balance dimension name as required by the use case. Following that is the balance type field, which is predefined. The user can select the appropriate type for the balance being created from the available list. We also have the description field, where the user can provide additional details about the created record. In payroll systems, balance dimensions define how and over what time period a value is calculated or accumulated. These balances are essential for calculating values like earnings, deductions, or tax amounts across different timeframes. Let's begin by creating the first balance dimension. Enter the name as Assignment Default Run, and select the balance type as Assignment Default Run from the drop-down list. Once selected, save the record. This dimension is used to calculate values for a specific payroll run, usually for a particular assignment or employee role. It resets automatically every time a new payroll is processed. An example is to calculate how much salary an employee earned in this month's payroll run. Next, create another balance dimension. Click on New Record. Enter the name as Year to Date. And choose Balance Type as Year to Date. Once selected, save the record. This dimension calculates values starting from the beginning of the financial or calendar year up to today. It is commonly used for annual tax calculations. An example is to track how much total salary or deductions an employee has had since April 1st of this year. Now create the last one. Click on New Record. Enter the name as Inception-to-Date. And select the balance type as Inception-to-Date. Once selected, save the record. This dimension keeps a running total from the first time a component was assigned to the employee until now. It does not reset with any calendar or financial year. An example is to see the total amount of bonus or gratuity paid to an employee since they joined the company. That concludes our training on balance dimensions. We covered how Assignment Default Run, Inception to Date, and Year to Date help define how payroll components are calculated over time. Understanding these dimensions ensures accurate payroll processing, reporting, and compliance. Thank you for attending.